In the last 3 Olympic Games, women's gymnastic events have become a spectacular and dramatic part of the 2 weeks of competition. Great personalities have emerged from each Olympiad. At the 1968 Mexico Games, Vera Chaslovska of Czechoslovakia won the individual all-around gold medal to retain the title she won 4 years before in Tokyo. At the 1972 Munich Games, 17-year-old Olga Korbut of the Soviet Union won 2 individual gold medals and was a member of the group of Soviet women gymnasts that won the team championship gold medal. 4 years later in Montreal, 14-year-old Nadia Comaneci of Romania turned in the most spectacular performance of all. She won 3 gold medals and 7 times was awarded perfect scores of 10, the highest mark given in gymnastics. Canadian women have never won a medal in the history of Olympic gymnastics. However, for the first time since formal individual Olympic competition began in 1952, many experts believe that a young Canadian gymnast will achieve international renown. Her name, Elfie Schlegel.
Well, I feel really good. I'm looking towards the 1980 Olympics, and I really hope I do well as the team. And I hope to win a gold medal for Canada.
In Moscow, Elfie Schlegel will be 16 years old. At the 1978 Commonwealth Games in Canada, she was the sensation of the gymnastics competition and won the individual all-around gold medal. One of the problems for young female gymnasts is the many body changes they undergo as they mature. Many experts believe that the additional height and weight they develop as they grow older create difficulties in their gymnastic performance. At the Commonwealth Games, Elfie Schlegel stood 4 feet 6 inches tall and weighed 73 pounds.
Well, I haven't grown that much in the past 3 or 4 years, so I'm not really worried about it now. I think I'm going to stay short until I'm finished with gymnastics. I don't think I'll grow much more.
What does a young gymnast think about as she goes through her performance?
Well, on floor exercise, that's the time when you can show yourself off and really sell your routine, so that's what I'm trying to do. Now, in these days, like especially the Russians and Romanians, they're inventing even more and more tricks, so you have to keep up with them. You have to do more and more tricks and just to stay with them. I enjoy watching the men. I think they're great too. The Japanese men especially and the Chinese men were really great, and I also enjoy watching our home Canadian team. I do get some inspiration. They have lots of new tricks that you can try on your, like the women's events too. I learn now that if I make a mistake, I shouldn't let it upset me, and I should just try harder in the next events that are following. I think just going through it now is a great experience. I've been in it for about 6 years almost. I'm just looking forward to the 1980 Olympics, and what I do after that, I have to decide.